Got some beans. Me and the boys don't have to go looking for them. Not anymore. They're in my back pocket. The beans. I'm gonna cook them. They're not peanuts, right? Welcome back to Genshin Impact. My name's Demo and welcome back to Rejoicebox. Today we're going to do Ito's quest. Hello, Catherine. You have a yellow thing above your head now? Usually blue. What's going on? What was that? Oh, I've never seen a red one before. That's cool.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Yeah. You always have something I need to help with.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission.
Again?
The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Again?
After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Yeah, but did my hamstring come to mind because I pulled it the other day? It's painful.
Just another day on the job for us.
Dangerous, you say? Why can't the Tenryou Commission resolve it on their own?
Allow me to explain. The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Ito.
Oh no! Oh no, arrest warrant? Oh, I'm pretty sure he did nothing, honestly. Hey, I had an arrest warrant out for myself.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
That's correct. This particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind.
What? So he's just vocal and audacious? Is this like a disturbing of the peace type situation?
So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
What? Are you sure?
But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Sounds like a real ruffian/thug.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in.
Yeah.
No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
Yeah, I think.
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
I'm not too experienced with gang fights, except that I am. Unfortunately, that's my real life experience. I'm not a part of a gang. I've just seen it happen and might have been in the center of one at one point. I'm not going to divulge that. He has a gang, but I have a Paimon.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
That has Avengers-style memeage right there. You have a Staff of the Gods. What do I have? I have a Paimon. She'll annoy you until you die.
We are still investigating Arataki Ito's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Ito's circumstances than I am, who can provide you with useful information.
Okay, we'll go around and ask.
Thank you. I will await your return. Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Ad Astra Abyssos to you as well. Rise up, golden soul. I'm gonna win.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about this Arataki Ito guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Yeah, stepping on the streets.
Arataki Ito? Yeah, I've heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
I mean, most criminals do that.
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Okay. So you understand who he is, except for the fact that he would be capable of doing something like that.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
I mean, it's understandable. Sometimes people just have that aura about them, even though they haven't done anything. You're thinking like, yeah, I could see it happening.
No, not exactly. he's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus. So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
Well, that wasn't the line.
I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
What is he usually up to? Does he have a stable job of any kind?
I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to put my mouse cursor on top of your head.
When someone asks for it, he's willing to lend a helping hand, but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang.
The kids on the street?
If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Lack of income.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Ito fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
Nah, I know these types of people, don't you? I grew up with these types of people. What am I saying? I was this person at one point in my own life, but I changed.
I'm afraid that I don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself.
A little more lively?
Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, will do.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for the info, buddy. Don't get too sick standing out here. You know what? Take the time to click the like button and subscribbles. Oh, miHoYo. Been a while.
Arataki Ito? Oh yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end.
Well, what?
He could never do anything so dastardly.
Oh, okay, so you have a different opinion.
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
I think he's starting to sound like the type of person that is so honest that he has a fault of being honest, that he doesn't even hide his anger or vitriol.
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
What? You mean he's not smart enough?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets.
Okay, so he's a kid's guy.
Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here.
Uh-oh.
He used to lose all the time.
What?
Sometimes catastrophically.
Oh, like I said, you know what? He just an airhead. I get it.
On purpose, though, right?
Doubt it.
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!" And so on.
Okay, I will actually clap for you. That was pretty good. I wish other people would do exactly that. But hey, I don't know why I'm making this face. It was kind of loud in my ear, but hey, it was good.
Then he took the kid's candy as his prize and
What?
ate it right there in front of him.
What? That's mean.
That's just plain wrong.
That's mean. Maybe he did the crime as like an accident. Now that I'm starting to think about it.
He did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Ito a scolding.
Oh, okay.
He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened.
He's literally a child then.
In fact, the children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose.
Whoa, that's real. That's real, dude. When a kid knows they are not being, they're not winning on their own accord, that's when you start to make them mad. But when they finally meet someone that they can feel that they've won legitimately against, that's actually pretty good for their self-esteem. You gotta admit. That's actually how you raise a pretty good self-esteem in a child.
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Yes. Yes. It only takes one mishap, just one elbow to the face, to essentially murder somebody. And I kid you not, that happens all the time. Accidental murders by just one single punch. Yes, most criminals are sometimes the most stupidest people you will ever meet, usually by the cost of drugs. Drugs don't mix with crime. I think I understand your point now. That's not at all what I expected to hear.
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
To a point, but accidents do happen.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
Do they have a camera?
So, I'm not trying to condone his actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
I agree, but that's why I'm trying to find him.
Thanks for the info. We'll keep asking around.
Yeah. Thanks. That really brightened my day when you started to yell like, oh yeah, and stuff like that. But anyway, Sugi, that's your name?
We really run out of exciting cases.
Really? Okay.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
Okay. Yes. That's why I'm here.
We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
That's me.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange.
Speaking of, what exactly did he do?
Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case.
I don't know about that.
For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity, but for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
How do you know it wasn't a different Oni?
At first, he was just one of our suspects, but when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
What?
What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Did he have a motive?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way.
Psychological?
He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him.
What?
After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Of course. Explains absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. Axolotls all over the place right now. Holy freaking crap. So he was exacting revenge on the Tenryou Commission.
At the time, Arataki Ito put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo Sara to finally secure his vision.
Did you give it back?
The vision hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
You did give it back, right?
He does sound a little unstable, just like people have been saying.
Just like the people we've been seeing who have had their visions taken away from them. It makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? The motive seems valid enough, the evidence is solid.
If the two of you are able to capture Arataki Ito, please bring him straight here. We'll handle him from there.
Yeah, but did you give him back?
Thanks for all the info.
Yeah, but did you give him back the vision? I need to know this. Come on. Sengo is busy completing the
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to.
What?
We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Oh, crap. I had a mission with that guy or girl. Lady. I think it's a lady. No, so what the heck do I do now? Who's this? Okay, Octave of the miHoYo. Okay, Octave of the miHoYo. Octave. I shall freaking navigate. Is there a transport? No. No, there's no transport. Ah, crap, I gotta do this mission first. Mission hopping strikes again. Oh my good golly. Wait, what? Oh, Sango. Again. Wait, were you that lady that was talking about all this stuff about like what was his name? It was based on a light novel and then an anime. Kino's Travels, and you told me to go to this like island down below. Yeah, I know I'm not going with a story here, but anyway, she was talking about an island, and it was like all this mist, and it's like, oh, all this stuff happened, and I went there, and it's like, oh, everybody was a ghost, and I retrieved this weird thing that I forgot what it was. It's some type of scroll or something, and I don't really know what happened to it, but when I got back, it was like vanishing currently in my purview. And really, she wanted me to go there again. And this is that current mission. I haven't done it yet simply because when I finished it, it was last night. And this mission, and this type of mission, only resets when you go through, the server goes through its down phase and then re-updates at the, a new day essentially. I don't really like how that works though, considering the fact that it just wastes time. Okay, why is this not skipping? Hello, dude. Can we get this done? Hello? So, wait, did you say Monster Bird? I saw Monster Bird. This is all very fascinating, but I don't care less about this right now. Anyway. Yeah, Paimon, it's interesting. Yeah, you know a lot. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care about this. Would you stop it, please? As long as we can find out what happened, Destiny could care less about us. Let's go find miHoYo. Yeah, what was miHoYo again? I forgot. Oh well. Oh yeah, Sumida, that was her name. Oh, why is Sango here though? I don't remember her being here exactly. Anyway, did I actually talk through that whole entire mission? Thank you. That really worked out my brain, just trying to talk constantly and trying to remember exactly while also pressing a button. Man, I've noticed that I get better at making jokes and running with stuff if I just practice an hour beforehand. Because when I start videos, you can tell like there's a dichotomy between this. When I start and when I end.
Hello, we'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Ito.
Yes, I would.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
I'm a Morinaire. Don't you doubt me, lady.
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
Yes, I do.
How much more are we talking about here?
Better not say $1 million.
A one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Ito is successfully caught and brought to justice.
5%? Now wait a minute.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive! How did you even come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee.
What is the commission fee?
And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Okay. I'm listening. Cutscene?
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni.
They
blue.
were the best of friends. The Crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans.
Okay.
The Blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The Crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near.
Beans? And the boys at 3
So the
a.m. looking
Blue
for
Oni
beans.
said to the Crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You come and stop me. Then the humans
Akka?
will accept you.
What?
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni.
What?
But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
Oh, that was his out. That was his out.
That's it? What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
He died.
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
What are you getting teary-eyed for, Paimon? He willingly set out on his own adventure, although it was kind of a scumbag move to offer, hey, you'll chase me out of town, and then once I leave, I'll leave for good. You forgot to add that part. That's what's so scumbaggish about this. Why are you feeling sorry for the Blue Oni, Paimon? Does this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I mean, it would add up.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline.
Oh, I know that. That's still also in humans as well. I mean, there's like a lineage of... Sometimes you get a lineage of just really, really angry, irritable people. Of course, it's not every single person, but sometimes it just works that way. Especially when it comes to diseases, etc., etc. Nobody's technically the same genetically, but we're all human, and that's all that matters.
Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
I mean, no. I mean, you push someone too far and you're gonna witness something very bad.
But how could he do that? After the Blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
What are you talking? Sacrifice? I think he wanted to do that. Paimon, you're not reading between the lines. You're not even reading the surface level of it. What do you... Sacrifice what?
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point.
I doubt they died out, but...
Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss?
Him accidentally confessing to, subjugation. You know, under duress. That's a thing. Do you not have lawyers here?
According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now.
Don't worry, I'll make it there in a
The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No
Yep.
doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
Well, I understand. Thanks for all the information. She is my friend.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given in to his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Nah, I can handle him. I handled your riding Shogun, didn't I?
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Well, beans are hard, and sometimes they're harder than rocks.
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Ito is allergic to beans.
Well, what? I mean, if you think about it way too hard, beans are also technically legumes, and there is some scientific evidence that says that if you eat too many beans, you can have like an allergy to beans, much like a lactose intolerant person has to milk. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's like this whole anti-legume diet that I've never actually tried. Although I don't really eat a lot of beans either. So I guess I'm doing that diet unbeknownst to my own self. Anyway.
In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him.
Did you know a peanut is also technically a legume/bean? If just one chopped peanut touches my skin, I break out in hives. So here's the thing, it won't incapacitate me, but it will certainly burn and sting.
If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
What? No, that seems a bit unfair to me. It's like, if I was going to fight someone, I would definitely not want them to have peanuts stuck in their back pocket.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
Do you think that's fair? It's like throwing a bean at him. It's like all of a sudden, oh wait, we can't turn him in, he's dead.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here.
What?
I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them.
Okay.
Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
How rich are you?
Sneaky. But also, thanks.
Yeah.
Let's head to
think.
Yoshiori Island and start looking for Ito.
Yeah, until you start charging for information. Okay, bag of beans. Got some beans. Me and the boys don't have to go looking for them. Not anymore. They're in my back pocket. The beans, I'm gonna cook them. They're not peanuts, right? Peanuts aren't technically counted as beans, but they are legumes, I think. They're not a nut. I do know that for certain. And they're born underneath the ground, and most nuts are tree nuts. I love me some tree nuts. You give me some cashews. Oh, yeah. Almonds? I don't like them. Cashews again? Oh, yeah. Double so. What was that other one? Walnut? I never actually I don't like walnuts that much.
According to Detective Sango, Ito should be somewhere around here.
Yes.
Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight?
Okay.
Look, footprints. Let's see where they lead.
Wait, what are you
There's
doing?
a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward.
Yeah, I was flying in mid-flight and then you focused on that. Gee, thanks. Ruined my flow. My flow. I'm gonna get one of these. Oh, wait. I got the flower instead. Wait a minute. What? Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad. That's why I didn't want to get the flower.
Wheel of life.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, get out of the way. Get out of the way. I said get out of the way. You're not getting out of the way fast enough. Thank you. You're still in my way. Get out of the way. You want to be chopped down like a flower? Oh, you thought you could run or fight me. It doesn't matter. I always win.
Here.
I'm on fire.
Could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito?
Oh, looks like it from his character profile.
He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
No, that's mean.
It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Incapacitate him by I don't know. I don't feel comfortable about this. Gotta be honest. if I was like in like a dire situation and I knew somebody was allergic to beans that was fighting me and is like ready to kill me, I don't know if I would actually opt for that. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just my honor in like a fight. Like, if I want to fight you, I'd do it the right way. My fist against your face and your face on the floor. Wait. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Oh, crouch. I can crouch. Hold E? Well, that's not right. How do I let go? Stop it. How do I let go? Figure out some way. Get behind this rock. Hurry.
Bean!
Oh, Bean! I knew this was a bad idea. I'm sorry, Ito.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I didn't make you incapacitated with a bean.
What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Okay, well, I gotta admit, if I was in this position and you used a peanut, I'd probably be dead. Not really. I mean, it would take a lot more. You'd have to toss a peanut at me. Whatever part of the body you hit, it would start to bulge out. But I'd still probably come and bash your face in.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control.
Oh, so it's not like asphyxiation type allergy. It's like a actual pollen style allergy.
It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
After resting for a long while, Arataki Ito recovers enough to speak. Really?
Need a moment.
What?
Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though.
Wow, this voice actor's pretty good. Wait a moment, when he opened his eyes, that wasn't even on the line.
Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
Yeah, I have regret about that, honestly. I wouldn't want it done to me. You can never be too careful when dealing with a fugitive. There's plenty more beans in the bag. You'd better come quietly. Should I say this? I don't feel comfortable saying this.
Hey, whoa. Take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
I searched everywhere. Don't you worry.
Well, whatever. If you think I'm going back with you, you can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you.
Sure, that doesn't sound at all formidable.
I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
I am so unenthused about this right now.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else.
Why? What is your initiative?
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
I'm sorry, did you forget that you stole people? Or are you saying you're eating people?
Yeah, but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
No, wait, he's not talking about cannibalism, is he? Well, it's not
when their
cannibalism.
families will pay good more to see them again. Easy pickings.
You have hostages for ransom? Oh, now I don't feel bad about throwing the beans.
And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Questionable reasoning there.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
That wasn't a question, you idiot.
No way, mister. We've accepted a commission to bring you back.
Yeah, which means money in my pocket, so we have dueling ideals.
What did you say, little one? Go on, say it to my face.
Oh, you do not want to do that.
Well, took a commission to bring me back.
Show some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Ito!
Uncle?
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Oh, I just wanted to fight.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come
Beetle?
on, you promised.
Dang. Daisuke, are you sure? Wait, doesn't your name mean love?
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me.
Yeah, so worried we threw your allergic bean at you.
It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
Yeah, prestige. You think it's not always a good thing to have prestige.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
All right. Shibbity bop da boom.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay. If you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Wow, this kid's demanding.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Sure.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me.
What?
And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me.
You took him in? What?
They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Oh, I had no idea you were so caring towards others.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, stupid? You don't have a comeback.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel.
Sure. I'll look forward to it.
If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? 'Cause I'm an Oni of my word.
Sure. I'm gonna keep an eye on you just in case.
I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Okay.
What should we do? There is the kid to consider.
All right, you have a deal.
Oh, it's on! I like your style.
It's only for you to heal in time.
But first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
Oh, don't worry, I have thousands in my bag.
Come with me. Saves you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Makes sense. I'll do so. But I will end the video. Oh, people to bash the face in. This is good. So, if you want more Genshin Impact, then go ahead and click the like button and subscribe. I have a Buy Me a Coffee link down in the description below, and if you want to be a member on my channel, I don't know, maybe you can... I'm sorry, did that guy just burst himself into water? I'm sorry, I can't switch character. Why not? Well, like I was saying, if you want to be a member on my channel, you can comment down below about what type of content you want to watch. You'll never get away. So anyway, bye-bye. I love you, and catch it next time.